Hi, grade 2, Saudi syllabus. Today it will be the last unit in your book, We Can. But before I will go to our unit today, I would like to say, don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. This is my channel to send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Today, it will be the last unit in your book, We Can. Then next class, I will make a revise on what we learned during this, in what we learned in this book. But today, to be the last unit in your book. Next class, I will make a review for what we learned during the 3 units. Let's go to our unit today. Here is we have things we do. Means, what is the meaning of things we do? The actions or something that I can do it. Okay, I would like to say the meaning of neatly is something is dress neatly means you can make our clothes or make things tidy in its places. Okay, so this is the meaning of neatly. Okay, dress neatly. Let's go to this unit to learn more about this topic. Here we say, hello, can I speak to Joe? So this person talk about saying hello, can I speak to Joe? So the answering it will be speak. Hello, can I speak to Joe? It's Labib. What are you doing? What's your dad doing? Hi, Labib. I'm doing my homework. Here, this person talking about. He is watching TV. So the dad watching TV. Okay. Let's go to another one here. Practice and act out the talks in pairs. Here is sounds and letters. Here is what is sound and letters. This is called phonics. Okay. Here we say BH that pronounce as F, like phone, photo, phonics. Here is we say elephant. All this the pronunciation of BH. Here we say I like the elephant. Here's I like the elephant. Photo, the elephant photo. Here is photo. Okay, here is photo. Let's go. Let's go to another item here. Here we say telephone conversation. This is a telephone conversation. Let's read it together to know more about this conversation. Hello, can I speak to Samir? Speaking. Samir speaking. It's Adel. What are it's we say it means when we introduce someone to someone, we say this is or it's can relate it as a thing, not a person. It's Adel. What are you doing? Hi, Adel. I'm eating snacks. Lucky you. Speak up. Here is I can act out telephone talks with a partner, have a telephone conversation in English. Let's go to another item here. Here is we say rhythms and listening. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm doing karate, doing karate, doing karate. What are you doing? Doing karate. And how about you? What are you doing? Playing football, playing football, playing football. So here, all these called what? Called action that we do. Playing football. What are you doing? Playing football. How about you? Let's go to another item here. Here is the run to letter F. Here is run to true or false. I'm playing basketball. Here is there basketball here? No, it's false. I think it's false. I think it's true. I can change. What are you doing? Change. Play true. Play the true or false action. Here is to say lesson point and say. Here is here is to say doing my homework. This boy doing my homework. Watching TV, eating snacks. So here is the action that we do. Doing karate, playing football, playing video games. All this action we do. Here is sound and letters. Here is ring, ring, and ring. Here is wing, wing. Speak, speaking, picking. Okay. Here is the grammar here, the grammar structure here, or the grammar corner here. It will be air plus verb plus ing form. This called what? This called the present continuous tense, and is r plus verb plus adding ing form like this. I'm eating snacks. I was first. No, I was. I can. Here is I can play the card snap. game with friends. This is the game that the persons play with each other. Say to things when we ask, what are you doing? We say here when we say, what are you doing? So I ask you, what are you doing? I'm playing football. What are you doing? I'm doing my homework. What are you doing? I'm talking with my friend. What are you doing? I'm visiting my grandparents. So here all this can doing? Yes, all this can doing. Here is the letter T and letter D. Jingles. Here is says T tiger. T tomato. See, it says T tiger. The letter T. We will pronounce the letter T. T tiger. T tomato. T telephone. D door. D doll. D dog. Here is the sounds. Here is the sounds and letters. Here is what can I write here? It will be here tree. Here is tree. Here is track. So this is the letter TR. Here is dress. Here is dress. Here is drink. Okay. All these DR. We have DR drink, dress, track, and tree. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here is TR and DR. Okay. So now we know TR and DR. Let's go to another item here. Here is we have listen and touch the right picture. Here is the puzzle. We're saying something and we can listen and touch the words that related to this picture. When I say tree, which one is tree here? This is tree. So I say here tree. I say pear. Which one is pear? This pear. I say cat. Which one is cat? Cat. Here is cat. Here is what? Here is parrot. Okay. Here is parrot. Okay. Parrot, or I think parrot, not bird. This is parrot. Okay. Let's go to another one here. Here is where is it, and here is here it is, or I found it. Here we say till if the words start by T or D. Take two words begin with T or D. We say I tell you the words that started by letter T. I will here have tree. I can tree. I can say also tiger. This is the words started by letter T. Okay. Words related by words started by letter D. It will be here. I can say drink. I can say here dog, for example. This is the words that started by letter D. Drink and dog. Here is tree and tiger. Okay, this is the words that started by letter T and letter D. Okay, this is the two letters that the words that started by two letters. Let's go to another item here. Here, do what's right. Okay, this is the value that we take from this part. Do what's right. Here is the phonics. Here is capital A and small A for apple, capital B and small b for beer, capital C and small c for cow. This is the revised on what? On the alphabets. Capital D and small d for duck, capital E and small e for egg, capital F and small f for fish, capital G and small g for goat, capital H and small h for hat, capital I and small I for ink, capital J and small j jet, capital K and small k for kiwi, capital L and small l for lion, capital M and small m for monkey, capital N and small m for nest, capital O and small o for octopus, capital B and small b for parrot, capital Q and small q for quillet, capital R and small r for rabbit, capital S and small s sun, capital T and small t tiger, capital U and small u umbrella, capital V and small v vase, capital W and small w wolf, capital X and small x for fox, capital Y and small y for yard, capital Z and small z for zebra. Here is the letters, the letters, but is not tidy, but not in the correct word. So here we must keep the vocab to make rearrange or to arrange the words to write the word in the correct way. Here we say, what can I write here? I can write here pear. This is the word pear. I answered some of them, and the others it will be homework after you keep the vocab. Here is dog. Here is what? Here is goat. Here is what? Here is kiwi. Here is monkey. Here is what? Here is parrot. Okay. So this related to what? The rearrange of the word. Related to what? Related to keeping the vocab. Okay. So I leave the rest to do it by yourself after you keeping the vocab. You now know the vocab. Then you answer this question after you keeping the vocab. Okay. Let's go to another one here. Here is apple. Here is pear, cow, duck, egg, and fish. Goat, hat, ink, jet, kiwi, lion, monkey. Nest, octopus, parrot, quilt, rabbit, sun, and tiger. Umbrella, vase, wolf, fox, yard, and zebra. Okay, here is the phonics. Okay, here is we have a vowels. We have here the vowels, the words that take A or N. Okay, this called vowels: A, E, I, O, U. So after the vowels, I put N. Before the vowels, I put N. The consonant sound, it would be have A, letter A, like this. We say here apple. Take A or N? Take N. So here I put N. Apron, it will be here N. Here is 11. It will be an. Okay, so here we have the word an. Okay, the definite article an. The word the definite article a before consonant sound. Say here peer, appear, applause, a clock, and so on. Okay. Here is I will read you this vocab to revise with you. Here is apron, peer, blouse, cap, clap, clock, cold, doing, karate, doing my homework, dress, eating snacks, elephant. Here to be glasses, hot, hungry, iron. This is a machine called iron. Look, phonics. Here to be photo, pine, playing, plate, playing computer games, playing football. Here we have ring, sandals, skirt, shirt, shoes, skirt, sleepy, speaking, tape. Here is thirsty, watching TV. Okay, this is the words that related to this part. I would like to go to the revise and make a focus about what we took today. Today we learn hello, can I speak to Joe? So here this is bright request that we know here in this lesson. We know how to make our polite request. Can I speak to Joe? Speaking. It's Labiba. What are you doing? Hi, Labiba. I'm doing my homework. What's your dad doing? He's watching TV. Goodbye. Let's go to another one here. In this unit also, we talk about a grammar structure. Let's learn it together. Let's know what is the grammar structure here. Here we use the yes, no question or the model can. When we make a polite request, we use the model can, which is, can I speak to anyone? What are you doing? So here we know also the expression of what you are doing. We say, I'm doing my homework, I'm watching TV, I'm playing football, I'm playing tennis, and so on. Here we say, we have subjects like he, she, it, take, is, and you, we, they, take, are, I take, am. Okay, this called the present continuous tense. What is the present? When we use the present continuous tense to talk about or to describe the action that's happening at the time of speaking. I would like to revise with me or to remember me the keywords of this tense. It will be now, at this moment, now at this moment, today. Okay, today. Now at this moment, all this and when we say look, listen, all these keywords of continuous tense. Let's go to another one here. Here is we have some vocab we learned here, which is phone, photo, phonics, elephant, speaking, doing, homework, watching, karate, playing football, eating snacks, playing computer games. Here is we use I am, the expression of I am. He is, we can write he is as a construction or abbreviation like this. We say I am or he is. We write he, she is like this or like this. Here we have bring. Here is bring. ring, ring, wing, join. Okay, join is some is like close. Okay, join. We have wing and speak. Okay, let's go to the pronunciation here. Here we have tiger, tomato, tree, track. Have tiger, tomato, tree, and track. Telephone. We have here a letter D. Door, dress, doll, drink, and dog. Door, dress, door, dress, doll, drink, and dog. Okay. Last class I make a revise on this unit. Next class I will make a general revise on the 3 units. Today I stop here. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.